did that buffalo come from?
I have no idea.
Totally caught me off guard. I mean, all of a sudden I look in the rearview mirror and bam! It's like, wow. Oh, anyways, thanks for tuning in. This is the final episode of Room Banter. And today we're going to be talking about desert running. No, I'm just kidding. We're going to talk about triathlon. So, and we have our own resident, semi-triathlon expert. Sometimes Taylor here. I have actually never done a triathlon.
Did you finish the Ironman? Something like that?
A couple times. Crazy. I was very, very lucky to do that. So,
that's awesome.
To answer your question, yes, and I didn't die. So,
awesome. That is impressive.
Makes it even better.
So, just so people know, what is the Ironman triathlon?
It is it's a 140.6 mile race. It consists of a 2.4 mile swim, 112 mile bike, and you end with a 26.2 full marathon, all in 17 hours.
Wow, that
sounds
incredible.
like torture.
And that's what the big Ironman race is, the one in Hawaii, right? That's
absolutely in Kona. Yeah. And Madison, being such an active city, has some phenomenal athletes here in town, and quite a few of them have been to Kona several times. So, well, tip of the cap to those people.
Yeah, it's a pretty inspiring story. So if I'm where I'm at, and I kind of want to start maybe thinking about training for a track, what are some things that you would point out to a newbie?
Yeah, I would say take your time. Very similar advice that I would give to a runner. Don't try and do too much too soon. I think a wetsuit is one of the key factors. Most people are a little uncomfortable in the open water, swimming with a couple of hundred people. So I would get yourself familiar with a brand of suit that fits you very well. And I would say one of the decisions that people do is they figure out whether they want a sleeveless wetsuit or something that's full sleeve. So, what was that?
Anybody know who that was?
I don't know.
Well, it's weird. Anyway, what were you saying about wetsuit?
I was going to say something.
Jeez.
What, does she work here?
Sure sounds like it. Seems like she doesn't act like it.
Well, seems like an uncomfortable uniform.
It does. I bet it would get hot.
Yeah. So you take
that was a full sleeve.
You take the wetsuit off then after the swim. I mean, I know it's kind of a silly question, but I mean, some people just don't know, right?
You absolutely do.
Okay.
Take the wetsuit off after the swim.
Okay.
You'll go into the transition area to change and get prepared to be on the bike. So you want to make sure that you do take that wetsuit off at any triathlon distance that you do.
Good to know. Good to know. What are these for?
Most people will use fins for training.
Okay.
A lot of people are taking master swim classes right now, and there are a couple of occasions where you can really get some great drills done with using flippers to get you a little bit more flexion in your ankles. So
I see you brought a couple of other things here. This is not deodorant, is it?
It's not. Body Glide is a lubricant that you can use. A lot of people will put that on areas to make the wetsuit go on easier. You can use it while you're biking. You can use it while you're running. It's something that should be in any beginner's triathlon bag. A couple of other things too. We sell Tri-Swim body wash, shampoo and conditioner. A lot of chlorine in the pools. This will kind of help take care of your skin and your hair. Speaking of wetsuits, you should wash your wetsuit as well. Always want to make sure that you take care of the equipment that you have. So when you get through with a swim, you want to submerge your wetsuit in some water with some wetsuit shampoo and just hang it to dry.
So get the algae out then?
Yeah.
A lot of algae in these lakes.
Yeah, it's going to be cold water this year, so who knows what's going to be in there.
Gotcha.
Also, wetsuit shampoo. You do triathlons long enough, and you're going to get a couple nicks here and there with your fingernails. So that's kind of like a little liquid cement, if you will. And we do sell triathlon bags, which is kind of a carry-all for all three sports. You can carry your bike cleats, your bike helmet, a transition towel, your shoes, kind of everything.
Sounds like a lot of gear, so better have a nice big bag. carry all that.
It is quite the bag. I could put my daughter in that bag.
That makes two of us.
Yeah.
I don't think you can fit in that bag.
No, but my daughter could.
Oh, okay.
She's
Oh,
the-
gotcha.
You guys have any questions about wetsuits? Any
You
other-
mentioned sleeveless, full sleeve. Is there
Yeah.
one that's better for beginner swimmer?
I really think
novice?
it's preference.
Okay.
The first wetsuit I ever bought was a sleeveless wetsuit. I felt like I got a lot more range of motion in my shoulders, so for me that was the most comfortable. Since I started, I own a couple of more full sleeve wetsuits, which makes you a little bit more buoyant, so you can sit on top of the water
Gotcha.
a little bit better. And
And
I prefer that.
And we have Blue 70.
We have Blue
and-
70, and we have DeSoto wetsuits now. DeSoto is a little different from Blue 70 in the fact that they're a two-piece wetsuit, so there's an actual separate top and a separate bottom, and those can kind of be piecemeal, so not everybody's the exact same size from the top to the bottom, so you can mix and match sizes, which is really nice.
Makes sense.
So,
And what
yeah.
what would be the best triathlon distance, do you think, for a new person?
I think a sprint distance.
A sprint, okay.
It's,
And what's,
it's the shortest distance.
Okay.
So it's about a quarter-mile swim, 15 miles on the bike, and you finish with a 5K run. That's a very manageable
Manageable,
distance.
yeah.
Yep.
Sounds reasonable.
Yeah, and those are a lot of fun. And we have Lake Mills starting pretty soon, which
Right.
is the first triathlon. The Aquathon series
Yep.
is another one.
What's an aquathon?
Aquathon is almost a mile swim, and you come into transition area, put your running shoes on, and go for a 5K.
so
Oh, nice.
no bike.
No bike at all.
Oh.
We skip the bike.
Oh,
So it's a swim run event only. They're great. It's a great place to practice open water swim. There's typically 100 to even up to 200 people at each event.
it's
So,
manageable.
Yeah.
Maybe,
Sounds
maybe you'll see us there.
Curtis, you did a few last year, right?
Yeah.
They're a lot of
I
fun.
enjoy it.
Matt, we'll have to get you out there.
Well, I was part of a relay. I mean, you can break it up so somebody can swim and somebody can run. So
Do
I
you,
paired with Curtis one time.
Oh, did you?
I
did
did
you,
run.
Did you run?
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. Did you run with those goggles on?
I did not. I can't see anything, so I'm
Oh.
going to take them off.
Neither with these. Yeah. Wow.
Very
Is this,
cool.
by the way, is
That'd
this
be really hard to run in.
is this a stability flipper or is it neutral? I don't see the posting.
It's actually a hybrid. It's
Okay.
It's
Motion control flipper.
right.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, because I know I don't want to pronate too much in the water, so but I appreciate that. Anyway, any other questions you have about triathlon? Stop in the store. Any one of us can help you out. There's no such thing as a dumb question. You know, I mean, everybody's getting started, so come on in, ask us. We'll do whatever we can to help you out. So.
Yep. Thanks, guys.
Keep
And
your shorts
remember,
on.
Keep your shorts on.